Hello students, this is Coach Allert. You can go down to A Hall and learn about people, places, and events. Down there where Masul is walking, that is A Hall. That is, you've got your histories down there. This is B Hall, this is numbers, trigonometry, all that stuff. Or you come out to C5, which is just down there on the left. Learn about a little bit of AP history, but also learn about golf, which is the gentleman's game. Some guy named Tiger Woods, I think, plays golf. Learn about golf. We're playing golf this year. We're getting the golf team going. So there you go. All right, it's easy. So recap: A Hall, humanities, history; B Hall, trigonometry; C Hall, golf. You get to hang out with me for 18 holes in golf. You get to hang out, okay? I need some more people to play golf. It's kind of lonely playing golf by yourself, all right? So...
spaceship tear through the sky at night. Leave regretting, wishes and hopes and bets, and wondering what would happen. Think I'll leave it all behind. I don't wanna wake up and let my dreams die. This moment I'll make it mine. Don't tell me I'm wasting time. I'll show you what I'm made of and give my dreams life. I'll put it all on the line.
Stop the show. Stop the show. Just stop it. Stop the show. History, math, golf. You choose.
Just like I'm young, wild, and alive. I'm young, wild, and alive. 'Cause fear's not part of the plan. Taking the wheel into my own hands.
Welcome to Eagle Vision for Thursday, January 12th, 2023. I'm Dylan, and today's top story highlights the Teacher of the Year. Each December, our admin announces the Teacher of the Year on the last working day. So today we wanted to officially announce to the student body.
All right, Horn Lake High School. Today we just want to introduce a very special person to you. Our Teacher of the Year is Mr. Hoffman this year, English teacher. Great teacher, very selfless and reliable. One of the best employees and teachers I've ever worked with. Great rapport with students. He's just amazing, and we want to say congratulations to Mr. Hoffman. Also, our Teacher of the Year goes on to compete for DeSoto County Teacher of the Year, and they also represent our teachers on the Teacher Advisory Committee. Mr. Elston, our superintendent, started that when he got in office, and it's a great thing. So our Teacher of the Year gathers input. They're kind of the spokesperson for our teachers. They'll have teacher advisory meetings and do things like set your schedule for next year, the days we come and go and all that, holiday breaks and stuff. So we're proud that Mr. Hoffman's going to represent us and proud that he's part of our Eagle family. Thank you.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in a little town in Connecticut called Jewett City. It's a borough of another larger town. It had a population of under 1,000 people.
Tell us about your family.
I am one of 6 kids. I have 2 brothers and 3 sisters. My youngest brother passed away in infancy, so 5 of us grew up together. I'm married. I have 4 children. And I'm about to adopt 2 more children. real young ones, so my family's about to grow again. And I've been married for a very long time.
Tell us about your years in high school.
My years in high school were, it was a tough time. Where I grew up, being such a small town and not a lot to do, most of my friends were getting in trouble, and there was a lot of things happening in my community that were not good, so I put everything I had into school. I played baseball, basketball, football. I was in the band. I was in choir. I even did school plays. I did everything I could to keep myself out of trouble by staying in school. I did have a reputation of being a little bit of a troublemaker, but I always did good in school because that was what was going to save me from a life I didn't want.
What was a pivotal moment in your teenage years?
My teenage years, it was during middle of high school. Like I think I said earlier, things were happening in my community, and many of my friends around my age started disappearing, and the community put together a search team to go out and look for 2 girls that I went to school with, and we never found them, but the police ended up finding their killer later on. And it made such an impact on me that I decided I was going to devote my life to helping people. And I joined a local fire department and became through a cadet program, and I loved it. And I was a firefighter for the next 18 years.
What jobs did you have in high school?
High school, my jobs were, I was a waiter, I was a busboy, I was a dishwasher, I worked at a local convenience store. It was anything I could do to make a few extra dollars and help support my family.
What's the funniest thing you can think of that happened to you in high school?
I would think it would have to be, I was always into theater, and I did a play, Grease, in fact. I took one on one of the lead roles as Kaneki, and it was a very small stage, and it was during dress rehearsals. I got real close to the edge of the stage and got really into dancing and fell right off the stage.
Tell us a little bit about your college experience.
College experience. I wanted to go to college right out of high school, and I had been accepted to go to Johnson & Wales to become a chef, but I didn't have the money. So I ended up going out and getting a job in the real world and trying to make a life, and I ended up getting married and having kids, and that led to a career. And I did not go to college until I was in my early 40s, and I chose to go to University of Mississippi, and I thought I was going to be something to do with science, and it's not where it led me.
How did you choose the college to attend?
I chose University of Mississippi because, well, they offered me the best chance financially to get back to school. I had done a couple of night classes at Northwest, and I saw something called the 2+2 program, and it interested me, and I signed up for it, and I got a lot of financial opportunities to go to University of Mississippi.
How did you choose your profession? Did you originally plan on being a teacher?
I didn't plan on being a teacher. Teaching found me. I had started, like I said, I think I was a science major, and I wanted to do something in the science field. And I had a teacher, one of my professors, pulled me aside one day and said, "You're a natural teacher. I watch how you help other students in class. You should look into teaching." And so I did, and I fell in love with it.
What's something outside of school that you're passionate about?
I love to cook. Love to cook, especially if it's outside on a grill. But I just love to cook. That was what I wanted to do right out of high school, was to become a chef. So that passion stayed. I just did not make a career of it.
Tell us something that you've always dreamed about doing, something on your bucket list.
On my bucket list, I love to travel. I travel all over the place. I've been to many different countries and states and places. One place I've never been, but I want to go is I want to go to Greece and check out the culture and see the Pantheon and all the other things that you read about in history books.
What's something that students may not know about you?
Something my students might not know about me is, for a time, I was a private investigator. I did a lot of private investigations and accident recreation, workman's comp claims, people who were trying to get over on the system. I did a lot of those type of investigations.
What's something you love about this school?
I know it probably sounds cliche, but I love the students. There's such a wide variety of personalities and backgrounds, but they're all wonderful. We all have our days and we all have our moments, but when push comes to shove, the relationship I've built with the students in this school, I wouldn't replace for anything.
The foreign language department is getting ready for their foreign language trip. We caught up with Ms. Daughtery today for the details.
Good morning. My name is Miss Darty, and we are here outside my classroom, E14, and we want to talk to you a little bit today about the travel opportunities that we have through EF Tours, of which I am the representative here at Horn Lake High School. So this year we are headed to Costa Rica in the summer of 2023. It is a 10-day tour. It's a very active, very outdoor tour. We're doing things like hiking and zip lining and rafting through the Costa Rican jungle. We're going to be doing some local food preparation and some dancing, all kinds of fun things. And then in 2024, our big trip is an 18-day extravaganza to Italy and Greece. We're going to Rome, we're going to Athens, we're going to sail around the Greek islands, we've got a cruise planned, all kinds of, you love art, you love food, you love culture, you love history, this is the trip for you. But I encourage you to get on early, right? So those monthly payments are small. And if you want more details about that, then you can look at this website right here. This is eftours.com and then our tour number. Now, I have had some students tell me that this C and this Z need to be capitalized. Otherwise, this link does not work. So please capitalize the C, capitalize the Z. But this is our tour number. And if you want to check it out, it has all the details. It has price and what that price includes. It has the itinerary, where we're going, when we're going. It has anything you want to know, videos, reviews, and they're all at this website. And if you are interested in signing up, you can come and see me, Miss Darty, here in room E14. Thank you to Mr. Lewis and the EVTV team for having me on this morning.
This week's feature vocabulary words are devoid, differentiate, and diffuse. Devoid, entirely lacking or free from. Differentiate, recognize or ascertain what makes something or someone different. Diffuse, spread out over a large area.
For those of you who don't pay attention during EVTV, I am Coach Allard. I coach the golf team here at Horn Lake High School now. Down there is A Hall, histories, humanities, countries, and whatnot. That is B Hall, math. But over here, down this enchanted hallway, is golf. Invented in Scotland. Game of kings, game of gentlemen, and down on the left-hand side, we learn about AP histories. We also learn about how to play golf and how to act like important people in the world and play golf. All the business nowadays is done on the golf course, not on the TikToks, not on the snap faces, not on the Tic Tacs. It's on the golf course is where all the business deals are done. You want to make those Benjamins, you want to make the business deals later in life, you need to learn how to play golf. Okay? I'm telling you. All right?
It's now time for today's announcements. Pay attention, there's lots of information we need you to know. Students, don't forget to check out the scholarship wall next to the counselor's complex. College can be expensive, but you can get most of your college tuition paid for.
Seniors, we've said it before, but we're going to say it again because many of you don't pay attention. Okay, right out here we have the senior picture board. And what we need you to do, that's right, keep the camera on me. What we need you to do is come out here and check to make sure your picture is correct. Make sure your correct name is on your correct picture. And once you've done that, you take the pen and you initial that you have signed off that your name and image is correct for the yearbook. We need you to do that today. If you don't have time today, Dylan, we need you to do it tomorrow. But in the next day or two, we need you to come up. Oh, look at that. Dylan's already done it. I was getting on to him and he's already done it. We need you in the next 2 days to come and check off your name and make sure it's correct so that you are in the yearbook with the correct name and spelling. Very important, correct name and spelling. All right, that's good.
We also have a new career board set up where you can take advantage of the many job opportunities. If you have any questions about the work or career opportunities, or you want to take advantage of them right now, scan the QR code down below and set up a meeting with Miss Hennessy. We have lots of great content that never makes it on the show. Click subscribe to our YouTube channel at hornlagetv.com. That's it for today's episode here at Horn Lake, where we are better students, always growing and expecting more. Please stay tuned for your lunch menus and athletic schedules. We'll see you here tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.